Pagonis. From Zimmerman on his outside, it's Eric Riley in car number 51. And at the tail, the boxcar bar, 34, Mike Blowers from WISSOTA. And we're ready for green. Green flag out, race fans. We are underway. This is RJ at the Speedway. Let's go racing. Out of corner number 4, here they charge. The first out of 4 tonight for the street stocks. It's 11, Dykoff. Kyle will be your leader at the end of that first circuit. 87 of Lance Simming. Tucks it in the 2 spot. 32, Tollickson is next. A little bump and go down the back chute. Tollickson tried to get by, but no. Here comes 01, Pagonis. Now they go 3 wide. Tollickson going to work it out of turn 4 as the 11 car of Dykoff continues the front spot. Top how many go out of this one into the main event tonight? I believe the top 4 cars, and we'll have a consi tonight in the street stocks. The top 4 out of this one making it to the main event. 8 laps the distance in the heat races here tonight. The 11 car, your pole sitter out of Perham, Minnesota. It's Kyle Dykoff showing the way so far in heat 1. 4 heats coming your way tonight in the street stocks. Now we're halfway. You can see it right there, yellow and green. 4 down and 4 still to go. 01 Pagonis in a solid 2 spot. Tollickson going to work out of turn number 2. The 32 car side by side with Enenga gets on by. Here comes Amanda Milbrandt in the 81 car trying to follow suit. They get together in turn 3. Sideways out of the 4th corner. It's Amanda Milbrandt out of action. The front fender coming off, peeling the front right off of that race car as she wheels it right back out onto the racetrack. And throughout that melee, we're still green. Speaking of green, the flying one out right now, showing Dykoff in the 11 car. 2 more times to go. The top 4 headed to the A main. That will include Blowers in car number 34. White flag out. You see it right now. 1 to go. Dykoff sees it. He'll take the 1 to go markers. Pagonis in 01. About 6 car lengths trailing right now. They're running 1, 2, 3, and 4. The top 4 making it to the main event tonight. The rest go to the B main. Checkered flag out. It will be Kyle Dykoff in car number 11. Pagonis 01 tucks it into second. Number 7, the driver Jay Church, and we go green. Green is out. We're underway. The second out of 4 heat races this evening for the street stocks of WISSOTA. Top 4 headed to the main event. The rest headed to our B feature tonight. It's the 1 junior car, Tim Johnson, your early leader at the end of that first circuit. Tucking it in behind, it's Aaron Johnson in car 442. Johnson and Johnson running 1 and 2 tonight in heat 2 for the streets. 78 Gunderson is next. Dykoff with a lot of smoke pouring out the tailpipes of the 3C. We'll see if he can continue or not. In the top 4 is that will be the transfer spot to get into the main. Ryan Freeze just barely out of the running right now in the 43 car. 7 is the 7 car of Jay Church. And the laps go by out of 8 this evening in our first out of 4 tonight for the streeters. Gunderson pulling his 78 car to the infield. He'll be out of action, have a chance to get back out for the B mains. You see the flags crossed right now. They are yellow and green. Tim Johnson, the leader at the halfway markers. Johnson followed by Aaron Johnson in 442. 3D, Corey Dykoff. We'll see if he's able to continue or not, but he's now in 3rd. 43, Brian Freeze in that top 4 spots as they work their way towards the grid for tonight's A main. Flying green ready to come out. You see it right now. 2 to go. Tim Johnson, 1 junior, your race-long leader on the final 2 laps. He's going to exit turn 4 looking for the white flag. Tim will take it. He'll see the 1 to go. He starts to get up into the lap traffic in this one in the heat races out of 8 laps. Johnson going by, motor and putting Anita Hilbrecht a lap down in the 1 junior car. 33 looks to be in second, but no, a lap down is what she is. And the checkered flag comes out for Tim Johnson. Aaron Johnson will finish second. Corey Dykoff, the 3C car, does.
It's fun to see something that looks like a station wagon at the track. I mean, that's fun. Green flag is down. Again, heat number 3 for the street stocks. Again to our first row, Aaron Blacklance out of Thief River Falls. Right now the 5P be in the lead. Oh, you're right, Ryan. We've got 2 5s in the front row, the 5B and the 5P, which not really closely related, but hard to see the difference. The 5P in the lead, and that, of course, is who? That's Ryan Pummener. Ah, who's coming up on the inside? We're side by side in corner 3. You got it right. It is the number 10 car. And that is Justin Vogel out of Bruton. He started 3 rows back on the outside, and he has already worked the number 10 up into the lead. So he is in the lead. Then we go to Ryan Pumner out of Oriska, North Dakota in 2nd place. In 3rd place, it is the 5B of Aaron Blacklance. Then after him would be the number 17, Ryan Kostreba. Yeah, we just have a little bit of a leak problem here on the track. Justin Vogel out of Bruton. He came up from the back row and obviously has been around a few quarter-mile and half-mile tracks in his life, and came here to Princeton, and he's just holding the pedal down and going for it. Back in 2nd place, it is the 5P, Ryan Pummener, out of Oriska, North Dakota. That's a bit of a drive. Then the number 17 of Ryan Kostreba. And then the 5B of Aaron Blacklance out of Thief River Falls. Checkered is up. It's down, folks. To the green flag. Beautiful sky tonight. Some of you wondered what was going to happen weather-wise. We all do. It was going to be a beautiful night for racing at the Princeton Speedway. To green we go. See what happens in that first row. Evan Newman on the inside, the 19. He's back in 4th place as we come out of that 2nd corner. The blue and white and red number 44. Doing a good job. Chris Peterson out of Isanti. He's up into 2nd. Lead car right now. Mr. Brad Schmidt, I do believe, in the number 20B. Now it could be Brash or Jaw. Who knows for sure? One on our sheets and one on the transponder. Working our way down through our 4th heat. Davey Crutchin out of Bertram. Okay, thank you. The 11K car has moved up into 2nd place. Chris Peterson in 3rd, but it is the number 20B of Brad Schmidt out of Elk River, our lead car. The 11 car having some trouble, and he pulls it into the infield area, and I'm not for sure where all he's going, but definitely out of this race. A tough break for Davey Crutchin out of Bertram, Minnesota. He's out of this one. The green flag being waved, telling our drivers 2 more laps to go. Who's it going to be? Well, we know right now it is the 20B of Brad Schmidt. He'll be coming out of 4 1/4 a lap ahead of everybody else. He takes the white flag. 1 more lap to go for Mr. Brad Schmidt and company. Midwest Mods to the staging area. I think you're all there the way it looks. He's way ahead, folks. The 20B out of Elk River. Brad Schmidt with the win. Well, there everything from deep interior cleaning to buff and polish, hand washes. They got it all. 5% off. Mention the Speedway. We are going to go to green, I believe. Yes, we are, folks. Again, consolation, number 1 for the street stocks. Well, we were going to go to green. Kaboom, kaboom. Our top 4 out of this event for the street stocks. Thank you, Nikki. Top 4 going out of this and going up into the back of the A main. Yeah, so they know where you're going to be if you're going to try to get into the feature here. You've got to be in. Whoa! Watch out, folks. Man, oh man. That was a little bit psycho there for a second. Kurt Becken out of Otsego in the 70X. I'm not saying anything about Kurt, but they came shooting together there on the backstretch 1 lap ago, and thankfully it all worked out. Lance Anenga, we're back to caution again. I'm speaking for Mr. Olean and RJ, not for anybody else, obviously. Linda, Nikki, no, not mentioning them. Not mentioning them. We go back to green. Let's see if we can get our street stock consolation event. And this is the only one for the streets. We're going to have 2 coming up for the Midwest Modifieds. Mr. Riedemann studying these cars, ever intently watching their every move. And what's it going to be? Well, right now it's still Kurt Becken out of Otsego. But the 87, well, not the 87, 80 or 97 was in second place. No, that's not true. Yeah, we've got a change here. The 51 car has moved up. That's Eric Riley out of Morris. Nice little University of Minnesota at Morris. Out in farm country, folks. No other way to call it. We are halfway through this consolation event. Again, the top 4 cars going up into the back of the A main. Well, the top 3, we see that right now. What's it going to be for 4th? I do know one thing. The number 81, Amanda Milbrandt's doing her very best to be up in that 4th position. She's trying to pass that car. She knows how many are going up, and she is giving it her very, very best. We're getting to be now well over halfway through it. The green wavy flag will be coming out here very, very shortly. And we're going to be bringing this one to the checkered. Whoa. Somebody's getting excited down below. That's good to see. Excitement. She got up there. You're right. Amanda Milbrandt, the number 81, got up into 4th. That green flag is out too. More laps to go. Amanda, right now, we're not going to say anything. We're just going to let it go. The white flag right here, coming down for the number 70. White flag out for the remainder of the field. Let's just wait and see. A lap car over on the backstretch was waving the flag a little sideways there for a while. If I was the number 51, I'd be a little bit careful as I come around. Here we go for the checkered. That's the one that's red, white, and blue and says 44 on it. The next row back on the inside will be row number 7, the number 34 of Mike Blowers out of Waseca. And on his outside will be the number 43 of Brian Freeze, like it's getting cold, which it isn't really that bad outside yet. He is out of Delbo. Row number 8 on the inside, the 5B, Aaron Black-Lance out of Thief River Falls. On Aaron's outside, the 19 of Evan Newman out of Cambridge. Then we have Kurt Becken out of Otsego, Lance Enning out of Dent. We have Eric Riley and Amanda Milbrandt, the number 81 out of Otsego. And we are already a quarter of a lap into. Thank you. All right. I was going to say we have enough straight stocks on this track at one time. So far, we're doing well. And we'll just try to keep it going here. Try try to keep it going. Who's in the lead? Well, our season champion here at the track, the 01 Justin Pagonis out of Zimmerman / Elk River / wherever he wants to be from. Back in second place. Well, let's watch them as they go into 3. Now coming out of 4, the second place car just went back to be the third place car as the 5 has moved up 1 spot. The 5P has moved up into second. Ryan Pummer out of Oriska, North Dakota. Oh my. The first place car, again, Justin Pagonis. He's done this a few times at the track. He gets out in front. Not that there's somebody out here tonight that cannot reel him in. Right now, Ryan Pummerer out of Oriska, North Dakota, the 5P. He is trying his best. 20-lap event. So far, so good. These drivers have done a great job. Caution lights have been turned off, and we are going back to green. Mr. Riedemann waving the old green rag one more time here tonight. He's got a few more, like 5 more of those to go at the beginning of races, as we should have 5 more feature events still to go on our night's program. All right, who's our lead car? Well, it is still, of course, the 01 of Justin Pagonis. But that restart, what did it do? Well, it put some hot-footed drivers right on his back bumper. And he, of course, didn't like that idea. Caution flag coming out. Man, he's got a lot of information, a lot of fun stories. Back to green we go. One more time. This is about the 3rd attempt. Hopefully this will be a good one. There again, these guys are doing a great, and gal, doing a great job here so far. But Nordwall, would you quit mentioning how well things are going? Well, okay, I will quit talking. We are going back to green one more time. This is about the 4th attempt. Back to green we go. Well, who's in the lead? Well, it's still the 01 Justin Pagonis. Nothing has changed there. It's from, about 4th place on back to 14th that there's been the changes. But we have really increased the action up in the front here, as Justin very well knows that there's some hot shoes right behind his car. So it's going to be interesting as we work our way down through. Again, this was a 20-lap event. How many laps have we completed so far? 7 laps out of 20. How many are left to go? Are you sure? Just kidding. Just teasing, folks. Again, Justin Pagonis still leading this one. That second place car, though, working his way up, trying to get around him on the inside. Backs off a little bit. That's the 5P of Ryan Pummerer out of Oriska, North Dakota. That's a long way to come, folks, to race here in any class of cars. But great to see them. We are halfway through this event. We got up to 10. And now we've got 10 more laps to go. Whoa, watch out. Oh, my goodness. We just about had a car tipped over in corner number 2. They let him go back down on all 4s. He loves to be. So let's just see how that works out for him. Tim, as they come out of 4, the green flag back out, our second row, side by side. Nobody making any wild moves there. And I got to tell you, right now, the 5P of Ryan Pummerer out of Oriska looking very good here at the Princeton Speedway. Yellow coming out pretty much in order, looking good. And out of 4, back to green we go. We are a few laps over halfway through this event. Right at now? Okay, oh, that's right. That happened right after the last time we did it. All right. So, halfway through this event. Whoa, watch out! Right here on the front straightaway. Off-green flag is about to be waved. I'd love to say one last time, but I don't know if it'll be so, Joe. We do go back to green. Look at that tuck, that front group. Wow, they are close together. We're 3 wide in corner number 2. This is going to be crazy. We know it. Right to the end of things. Wow, 3 wide, almost out of the 4th corner. Pagonis by a nose, literally. Wow, wow, wow. Now, the 5P, Ryan Palmer out of Oriska. Oh, the magnet has struck again in corner number 2. The caution flag. Green out of 4. Working our way down. How many cars do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 cars left. 4 wide for one moment in time. Whoa, watch out. Mr. Peterson, Chris just about going off the track. We are all over the place. This is 12 laps in, folks. Only 12. Mosquito Patrol is back out there. 6 to go. 6 more laps to go. And like I say, we go back to nose to tail or vice versa racing here. 3 cars deep. All of them trying to get up in the front tonight to have the money. Now there is money going back, mind you, but you know, you want to win the thing. This is the P-Town Showdown, for example. You want to win it if you possibly can. Justin Pagonis has got his hands full. It's much easier to be in the lead than to be in that second row and be battling another car or 2 cars. But right now, you know, it's going to be interesting. I'll tell you, the 5P of Ryan Palmer out of Oriska, give that man all the credit in the world. Comes to a track he's not been at, I don't think, this year before at all. And, you know, obviously he's showing us that he knows how to put a car around a quarter mile. Doing a great job. The green flag is out. We have just 2 more laps to go, folks. They're working their way down. It's the white flag. Who's it going to be? Oh, man. We got a big tire up on the track. We got Chris Peterson in the red, white, and blue 40. Lights are off. We're going to do it one more time. A little jumping going on there toward the back. But that's going to maybe cause an accident. Yep, just because of one guy jumping. Oh, well. We're 3 wide right now in corner number 3. 3 wide in that second row, you could say. Justin Pagonis in the lead, and from there on back, we have the 5P, Ryan Palmer out of Oriska. Man, oh man. Now we have 2 more cars coming together in between 1 and 2. We've got a car going slow, the number 11 car here. Now they're working on that. We do know one thing. We do know the winner was the 01 Justin Pagonis out of Elk River. That car sponsored by AJ's Complete Automotive, Northway Sports, Lake State Recycling, Advanced Auto Parts, Natco Transmissions, bid to by Scott's Engine Shop, JC Norgard Photography, John's Auto Electric, B&L Custom Trailers, West Cambridge Auto Salvage, and Ray's Auto Body. He has pulled up into the Mossman Mechanical and Geothermal victory lane here at the Princeton Speedway. Back in second place, it was the number 32. In third place, the 5P. In fourth place, the 442. And then back in the 5th position, it was the 1 Junior. Folks, he's coming out of the car, and let me tell you, he held off some of the big dogs. Let's hear it. Justin Pagonis, our winner here tonight in the ever never-ending street stock feature event.